Mama, go go part 1 and I'm to part 2 by now. IYA, a movie by MIDE from Martins, showing on our YouTube channel. So this is what I have to say. In part 1, I was so angry with the reaction of the children. Like, you know, one was so ungrateful. And even after seeing the part 2, those children were still ungrateful. I'm going in part 1, really more clear. In fact, in part 2, I was expecting them to give us flashback of how the mother suffered and everything.
Ẹ̀yin tèmi nínú gbogbo àwọn review tí mo ti ń rí ó dàbí pé ẹni ni the most honest review nípa fíìmù ìyá látọwọ́ MIDE Martins. Ó dàbí pé review ẹni ni mo like jù. Ẹ̀yin tèmi ẹ jẹ́ ká gbádùn ẹ jẹ́ ká ganu sí review ẹni yìí kí a gbọ́ nǹkan tí ó sọ gangan ó ti yá.
Everything she went through, you know. In fact, I mean, feel pé ẹ̀sùn tó pọ̀ gidi gan ni máa yẹn ṣe. Ẹ mọ̀ pé èèyàn different ways làwọn èèyàn fi ń abandon ọmọ. So I was even thinking maybe the way tí máa yẹn fi abandon àwọn ọmọ yẹn, it was a very terrible way. It was not a good one at that. But after watching the part 2, I realized that he said he went to work, but 20 years to go work for 20 years and leave your family is too much. Let's say the way he left the family and the mother too left the children on the streets. Òun náà wá sọ pé òun náà lọ ṣiṣẹ́. Ṣé tí bàbá yẹn bá dé ṣó máa padà dé bá ọmọ kankan ṣá? Ìyẹn kò dájú, kò lè dé bá ọmọ kankan. But instead, the mother stayed with the children, took care of her children, and after all the care, all the àìbẹ́gbẹ́, all the sufferness, all the lacking behind among ẹgbẹ́, gbogbo àwọn nǹkan táwọn ẹgbẹ́ ń gbé ṣe rere, at that point that she is training her 3 kids, forget it, kò lè bẹ́gbẹ́ pé. So after all this sufferness, and these children are so blind to see everything their mother was going through, they are so ungrateful to the extent that they even say it to their mother's face in court. Wọ́n tún ẹ̀rọ mọ̀kàn tó wà tún bí mi nínú jù. Wọ́n tún ṣàlàyé, wọ́n tún yànnàná màámi jìyà gan lórí wa ìjọ àìríjẹ. That statement is so annoying. Even God. Wọ́n tún express bí àwọn ṣe jìyà tó, and still ẹ sì fìyà yẹn sílẹ̀ náà. Even though the truth is, ṣé mo kó bá ṣe lè wọ̀ pẹ̀lú bàbá wọn bẹ́yẹn kò really dájú wọ́n sì máa rí ìyá wọn. But if they were still with their mother, wọ́n sì lè lọ máa yọ bá mànù yẹn náà tó dẹ̀ pé with time wọ́n máa resolve everything. And even to the mother, I'm not going to really say she's at fault, because ẹ fi ṣírò ara yín wò as obìnrin. Ìwọ ọkùnrin tó bá ti bímọ obìnrin, fi ṣírò ara ẹ wò pé tírú ẹ bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ọmọ ẹ obìnrin kò tó lè dájọ́ yẹn. Because I can't really say too much about the mother's reaction. But where I will blame her is that she should have resolved that issue amicably, just for peace to reign, just for her to be seeing her children however she wants. Nǹkan tí woman yóò bá ti ọ̀rá admit. In fact, mi rò pé fún mi yẹn kó tún ní part gan. Mi mọ nǹkan tó tún ṣe, because what I was expecting in part 3 was to go into details of how the suffering went, basically. But tún rí yẹn náà ní part 2. So I'm not even happy with the way this part 2 self end. Kò dùn mọ́ mi nínú. Okay, now wọ́n ti lọ sí court, wọ́n ti padà gba ọmọ méjì fún bàbá yẹn lọ́wọ́ èyí kan ti dúró tì. So kí wá ní kókó ìyà tí wọ́n yẹn náà wá jẹ báyìí. And still you are still not going into details of how this suffering went. And the man said he came back. Kò gbà. Fine, you don't expect her to comply with whatever you are telling her at that point, just like that. You are supposed to go